Criminal Minds Reboot is as successful as the original series.
The show is elevated. When you watch it, you'll understand.
So let's see what's the latest buzz about your favorite actors. How did Criminal Minds mix work with home for Zach Gilford? What do we know about the show's newcomer, Ryan-James Hatanaka? And why Paget Brewster credits Matthew Gray Gubler for her happiness? Let's dive in. Zach Gilford as Elias Voigt. On screen, he might be a chilling villain. But in real life, Zach is a doting husband and a girl's dad. Gilford and Keely Sanchez met on the set of a TV pilot in 2010. Though that show was not given a series order, Zach and Keely became close. The two were actually in relationships with other people at the time. Still, already the next year they got engaged and wed in December 2012. Keely and Zach dreamed of expanding their family, but unfortunately, they lost their first child to a late-term miscarriage. In 2017, they finally became parents, welcoming a daughter Zeppelin Adele via a surrogate. The two shared the screen more than once since the first time they met. They worked together again on The Purge Anarchy.
Most of the crew, we've only been shooting a week, and I don't think they all realize. I think they think we're just doing character work when we're holding hands, or I give her a kiss, or I'm like, are you warm enough?
On Criminal Minds, the two played a couple again, which came as a surprise for Zach.
I was actually on my way to work. I was literally kissing my wife goodbye, and she looked at her phone and went, "Oh, I just got an offer to play your wife on Criminal Minds."
Next, let's move on to the show's regulars. Kirsten Vangsness as Penelope Garcia. In real life, Kirsten identifies herself as queer. She was engaged to Melanie Goldstein, but they split after 5 years together.
I was so in love with her, but in terms of life growth, all of a sudden our relationship wasn't able to sustain what I wanted to do and what she wanted to do.
2 years later, in 2015, Kirsten started dating actor and writer Keith Hansen. Vangsness revealed Keith was the perfect partner for her, and she was ready to share her life with him.
When you're so into somebody and you get to just mush up next to them, that's the best part of it.
So when Hansen popped the question, she said yes and started planning their wedding right away. As of now, though, Kirsten is still not married, nor does she comment on her love life anymore. Now, let's talk about the actress whose character has been through a lot lately. A.J. Cook as Jennifer Giroux. When the team reunited in the reboot, J.J. seemed to become a different woman. The character appeared exhausted while being a full-time wife and mom during the COVID-19 pandemic. What's more, her husband Will was diagnosed with cancer. This storyline wasn't all fictional. It honors the journey of Cook's real-life husband, fashion designer Nathan Anderson. The actress confirmed that, thankfully, he's now cancer-free, and that their family persevered through tough times. AJ and Nathan have been together since college, and that's 23 years already. The couple share 2 sons, Makai and Phoenix. Both boys co-starred their mother on Criminal Minds, playing JJ's kids. The actress is very active on Instagram, so fans can follow both her on and off-screen life. And now we are going to have a look at the private life of another Criminal Minds alum, Joe Mantegna as David Rossi. The veteran actor has been in love with one woman for almost half of a century. Joe and his wife Arlene met while still in high school. They married in 1975 in a romantic private ceremony on top of the Eiffel Tower. The couple has 2 daughters. Mia is autistic and works as a makeup artist, while Gia is an actress with an impressive acting resume. You might have seen her in season 12 of Criminal Minds in a recurring role of Lindsay Vaughn. Now, when their children are grown up, Joe and Arlene are focused on giving back. They have established the Mantegna Family Foundation, which serves veterans, individuals with disabilities, and their families. And we are moving on to the actress who didn't plan to become a Criminal Minds regular, Aisha Tyler as Tara Lewis. Originally, she signed on to be in only 6 episodes of the show, but Aisha grew to love her character and that combination of hyper-intellectual and a ballsy badass lady. The same can probably be said about Tyler herself. She's not only an actress, but also a director, a TV show host, and a New York Times best-selling author. Aisha has been married once to an attorney, Jeff Teachins. However, they parted ways after 2 decades together. Still, Tyler doesn't see her divorce as a relationship failure.
This is the human experience, and you have to live it, and you have to be passionate, and I would never take any of it back. Would you say, 20 years of a great friendship, I wish I could go back and not have that friendship and not have those moments?
Soon after that, Aisha seemed to have moved on, and the rumor had it she traded teams. In 2018, Tyler shared a picture of her and Arrow actress Emily Bett Rickards sharing a kiss. Moreover, she captioned the photo, true love. She later posted more pictures of their cute moments together, but the two never officially confirmed they were a couple. As of now, those photos have been deleted from Aisha's Instagram, so we might assume the actress is currently single. Now, let's get to the team lead on Criminal Minds. Paget Brewster as Emily Prentice. The actress first met her husband, musician and songwriter Steve Damstra, through a mutual friend, and it was none other than her co-star Matthew Gray Gubler. Paget and Steve got engaged in 2013. Brewster shared the news, posting the picture of her engagement ring with the caption,
"Wait for the best, ladies. Wait until you're 44 if that's what it takes."
The couple said their vows a year later. Amazingly, Matthew Gray Gubler became a certified minister and actually married his besties. 10 years later, Paget and Steve seem to be as much in love as they were on the day they've met. She doesn't share much of her private life on social media, except for her cooking experiments and occasional selfies, but she closely follows her friend Matthew and is among the first who comments. So we can't help but talk a bit about this former Criminal Minds cast member, Matthew Gray Gubler as Dr. Spencer Reed. Both fans and co-stars were deeply saddened when Reed didn't join the team in Evolution. But Paget Brewster has an idea about why Matthew decided to skip the reboot of the show.
From 25 to 40, the guy was on one show. He was never able to go do other stuff, so I understand.
Since leaving Criminal Minds, Gubler went on to pursue his other passions, painting and writing. He's an author of 2 best-selling children's books. But that doesn't mean that Gubler quit acting. He appeared in King Knight and the show Dollface. In the latter, he shared the screen with his ex-girlfriend Kat Dennings. They were together for a few months in 2007 and remained good friends after the split. If Matthew is seeing someone at the moment, he's keeping it pretty mum. And what about back for more screen time as Dr. Reed? Both the showrunner and the actor are open to the idea. Evolution has already been renewed for season 3, so there's a hope to see Spencer's eventual comeback. Now let's see what we know about the show's newcomer. Ryan-James Hatanaka as Tyler Green. Born in Vancouver and raised in Toronto, RJ splits his time between Canada, the US, and Europe. His TV credits before Criminal Minds include shows like When Hope Calls and Nurses. A black belt in karate, Hatanaka also teaches actors stage combat at New York University. This handsome Canadian prefers to keep his relationships very private. His social media are devoted solely to his professional life, so we might assume that RJ is single at the moment. But the next Criminal Minds alum is definitely very much taken. Adam Rodriguez as Luke Alves. Rodriguez and his longtime girlfriend Grace Gale walked down the aisle in 2016. By that time, they have already welcomed a daughter, Frankie L. Now Adam and Grace are the parents of 3. Their younger daughter, Georgie Day, was born in 2017, and son Bridgemont Bernard in 2020. Rodriguez revealed that he delivered the baby boy himself at their home, and that was amazing.
Well, you guys know, I mean, it's like the most intense experience probably of your lives, and every time it happens, it's every bit as magical.
The actor tenderly called his beautiful family the air I breathe. The couple try to spend as much time with their kids as possible and protect them from the public eye. Grace keeps her Instagram account private, but Adam sometimes shares the adorable pictures of his family. Check them out. And if you're eager to learn more about Criminal Minds and its cast, let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to stay awesome.